Today is January 1st, 2014. We just finished 2013, and if one thinks to himself, over the past 15 years since the turn of the millennium, what was one major thing that happened to the worldwide internet? Social media. Social media gives us a way to connect to people miles upon miles away, through pictures, through talking. But there's a lot of negative aspects in social media that people don't realize, that every time they go onto Facebook, every time they post something on Twitter, they don't realize what they're doing. So today I'm going to discuss the negative aspects of social media. Social networking sites lack privacy and expose users to government and corporate intrusion. In an article published by the Consumer Reports titled "Facebook and Your Privacy," they say that 13 million users said that they did not set, or they didn't even know how to set, the privacy settings on Facebook. 28% said that they shared all or nearly their posts publicly. The U.S. Justice Department says that they intercepted over 1,500 pieces of information from social networking sites and our private emails in 2011 that help and use to prosecute us. And this is all of our private information. In 2009, the IRS added to their handbook a guide that teaches agents how to scan Facebook to show us how to assist with resolving taxpayer cases. 4.7 million Facebook users that like certain conditions, a medical page or a certain support group on Facebook, also are, the information is given over to insurance companies that use to raise rates on us. Another negative aspect of social media is the effect that it has on our children. Paul A. Kirshner says in his book, Technology and Economic Performance, published in November 2010, says that students that use social media in a heavier way tend to have lower grades. Students who use social media had an average GPA of 3.06, while non-users had an average grade of GPA of 3.82. And students who use social networking sites while studying scored 20% lower on tests. It was said that college students' grade dropped 0.12 points for every 93 minutes used above the average of 106 minutes. 2/3 of teachers believe that social media does more to distract students than it can help academically. Another negative aspect that social media can have is that it entices bullying. S. Solomon, who wrote the article titled "Cyberbullying Behaviors Among Middle and High School Students," published in the American Journal of Orthopsychiatry in July 2010, says that social networking sites facilitate cyberbullying. 49.5% of students reported being victims of bullying online, and 33.7% reported committing bullying through Facebook or other social networking sites. 800,000 minors were harassed or cyberbullied on Facebook, according to a June 2012 Consumer Reports survey. Middle school children that are bullied through social networking have higher rates in suicide, in psychological disorders, and can also eventually end up leading to more crime. Adults can also be victims of cyberbullying from social, from familiar, from workplace aggression, which can be displayed on someone's Facebook page or on Twitter or on Instagram. So in review, we see that social networking can have many different negative aspects, but a fact is social networking is part of our society, and it's something that you can't live without anymore. So what can we do to protect ourselves from these negative aspects? The only thing that we can do to protect ourselves from these aspects are knowing what they are and just being conscious that they're out there and protecting ourselves that way. Thank you.